We know now that in the early years of the 21st century, this world was being watched closely by intelligences greater than man's. As human beings busied themselves about their various concerns, they were scrutinized and studied, perhaps almost as narrowly as a man with a microscope studies creatures that swarm and multiply in a drop of water. Few men even considered the possibility of life on other planets, and yet, across the gulf of space, minds immeasurably superior to ours regarded this Earth with envious eyes, and slowly and surely, they drew their plans against us.
You have reached the outer limits of the Northern Alien Hunters podcast with me, Clayton Morrison, and your humble host, Jeff Henderson. He's crazy, he's bonkers, he's out of this world. He's also running late. And look who's just dropped in from Mars.
Thank you, Clayton. Hello, fellow listeners. It is I, Jeff Henderson, here to take your messages from across the ether. We've had an email from Don Sherratt, who's reported strange-looking beings in Moston. There's defo something in the water, Don. Remember, the truth is out there.
Is your favorite podcast.
You're right on one thing, Jeff. The truth is out there. More than you're in here.
Come on, Ray. You know I've been struggling since the breakup.
That was 2 years ago. I'm sorry, Jeff, but you have to move on.
I will, I promise.
No, I mean you have to move on. I'm sorry, but your funding's been cut.
But I won't be late again. I'll sort myself out. I can change.
It's not you, Jeff. It's me. We've decided to take the Northern Alien Hunters podcast in a new direction.
We? What do you mean we? Who's this we? Oh. It's like that, is it? Well, a man of my talent won't be out of work for long anyway.
That's the spirit, Jeff. After all, it's hardly the end of the world.
Jeff, you in? If I know you're in, I can hear the TV. Very angry man just posted this. How's life?
Oh, busy.
Yeah, I can see.
Well, have you just been caught?
Podcast studio.
You dress up now, fancy.
Oh, we have to. What with record sponsorship deals, ratings through the roof. Yeah. Northern Alien Hunters podcast is thriving, mate.
Oh, I'm happy for you, mate.
Vacancies come up at ours.
Huh?
Office cleaner.
I think you better leave.
But this could be an opportunity to find a way back in. Consider it a sideways step.
I'll sideways step you in a minute. I was this close to being the next Joe Rogan. This close. Now look at me.
You're jobless, friendless, almost homeless.
And I couldn't care less.
What's happened to you? Stuck inside all day watching crappy movies, not even remotely interested in making a comeback. Give me that.
No, it's mine. I was watching that.
Filming has begun on the latest adaptation of H.G. Wells' The Time Machine.
I am sorry.
Ever since the Orson
shut up.
entire back catalogue entered the public domain a few years ago.
That's it. I've got it.
Got what?
A sideways step to fame.
Oh, someone's gone up in the world.
Sorry about the wait. Right, I've got...
Wow, Anna. I didn't know you still worked here.
Well, acting doesn't pay enough to cover the bills, unfortunately. Here you go.
Jesus, Jeff, when did you last have a proper meal?
1938.
Eh?
It's 1938. Orson Welles fooled America with his radio broadcast of the War of the Worlds. People actually thought they were being invaded by aliens.
Like our listeners.
Right? Orson Welles' radio broadcast caused mass panic across the country. And what's more, the feat also brought him unparalleled levels of notoriety. Are you going to eat that?
I don't get what this has to do with your grand comeback.
Well, think about it. We live in an age of information. Everyone has access to live news sources, direct messaging, social media, live videos. Get what I'm saying? We recreate a 1938 moment for a modern audience. Cause another mass panic. We'll probably offend and trigger some people, but hey, there's no pleasing everybody.
I'm sorry, what? Are you all right in there? That would never work. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. I'd say the chances of that working are about 1,000,000 to 1.
Well, maybe I don't need 1,000,000. Just the one.
As you just said, we live in a world of instant information. Multiple news sources, 24/7. So why the hell would anyone believe just one person when not a single other news channel around the world is reporting on it anywhere else? People aren't as gullible as 1938. The world has evolved.
Yeah, I get that. But we're not around the globe. We're in Manchester. Look, I need you to trust me, okay? I've got a plan. All I need is a couple of willing participants.
Sorry about that. I'll let the chef know and bring you a fresh one right away.
What's your actor friend called again?
No, not Anna.
Anna?
Don't tell me your food's raw as well.
Eh? Oh, anyway, I'm looking for an actor.
He isn't.
He is. I mean, I am. Look, I can't have a white cis straight male as our lead or risk upsetting people.
Upsetting people? Your project is to trick the general public into believing they're being invaded by Martians.
That sounds amazing. I'm in.
Waitress?
Come in. Send me the deets.
This'll work. Trust me.
So let me guess. You want to use the podcast studio?
Oh, no, don't be stupid. This is a modern broadcast for a modern audience, my friend. Social media live stream, baby.
You can't be serious.
Yep. We're going to fool the whole world through my phone.
We?
Yep.
You and me?
Oh, yeah. I've even set aside enough budget for bot accounts. Just imagine how authentic this will be if we pull it off.
Budget? What budget?
That's a nice suit, Clayton. Must have been expensive.
How much do you need?
Back a bit. Left a bit. No, your other left. There, that should do it.
That's meant to convince everyone, is it?
We see that's where your acting skills come in.
Sorry, what am I doing again?
Well, you're the artillery man. Woman, think of her as a survivor. She's escaped the Martian heat ray and forms a grand plan to start a new world underground.
Oh, I like her. Very relatable.
Okay, we're ready for our first take? Oh, almost forgot. Perfect. Now we're ready. Okay. And action!
Quick question. If this is contemporary, then why the hell are we dressed up?
I can see something otherworldly rising. The soldiers are holding their position. Oh my God, I think it's going to attack!
you said we were live streaming this.
We're not! Well, we are, once we've finished rehearsing.
Oh, okay. It's just, I didn't realise you wanted rehearsals as well, and I haven't got that much long left on my lunch break.
It isn't going to work, Jeff.
It is!
Just accept the cleaning job and forget all of this.
Maybe Clayton's right, you know. I'm just not getting into the character's headspace.
Fine. If you two don't want to be a part of this, I'm better off on my own.
You ready to order?
Still can't make up my mind.
It's only me left now. Everyone else got murdered by the Martian heat ray.
He hasn't.
He has. Someone needs to stop him.
Trapped in this underground tunnel. I can only wonder if there are any Martians out there.
I knew where to find you here.
You saw the live broadcast.
You're done for, if I'm honest.
But we can't just give up. We're live.
Of course we can't. It's now we've got to start fighting. But not against them, because we can't win. No, we've got to fight for survival. And I reckon we can make it. You see, I've got a plan. We're going to build a whole new world for ourselves. Look, they clap eyes on us and we're dead, right? So we've got to build a new life where they'll never find us. You know where? Underground. You should see it down here. Hundreds of miles of drains, sweet and clean now after the rain. Dark, quiet, safe. We can build houses and everything. Start again from scratch. At least you had one viewer.
Yeah, my mother. Asked if I wanted to come round Sunday for dinner.
See, that sounds nice.
Look, mate, you tried. Just take the cleaning job, yeah?
Shove your cleaning job.
Should we?
No. He needs to figure this out for himself. I tried to give him a lifeline, but clearly he's not interested, so...
And it started last night. The aliens landed all across the UK and attacked every major city. The entire country has now been placed under martial law as the army battles these deadly alien invaders. This is what some religious groups are calling the end of days.
What the fuck?
We know now that in the early years of the 21st century, this world was being watched closely by intelligences greater than man's.